It's your turn, your thing. You have an idea. That's a dumb intro.
You sure? Okay. Well,
welcome back to the Procrasto Bros.
I thought we were gonna be the cooking.
To our the Procrasto Bros new channel, the Cooking. Right now we're doing a Thanksgiving Day special. The first thing we did was the brine video, and now we're going to continue from there. This video will be about cooking the turkey itself, and there will be following videos with side dishes. Our turkey has been brining for 24 hours. We're going to do our cookie. I really want cookies in front of me. We're going to cook our turkey on the grill, and I've already started the coals. We're going to be doing some indirect grilling, which we'll show you later. But you can also do it in the oven at 325, 350 for about 11 to 15 minutes per pound of turkey. So we're going to bust this turkey out that we've been brining for 24 hours.
how heavy is the? How many pounds is our turkey?
I think it's about 14-pound turkey. Get your drink out of there.
How dare you?
Get our pan right here ready to get this soaking with turkey. Take it out of here. If I can. It's a little buried under ice. Can you help me out here? Don't spill everything. Some transfer the turkey over there.
Oh, jeez. His wing is escaping.
Still got a little life in him trying to get away. Get that out of the way.
I still have my wings.
And then we'll go over here to the sink and rinse it off.
Just a
That's
flesh
first
wound.
step. Alright, so here's our turkey. I'm just going to turn this on to cold. Get the quick rinse, inside and out. Make sure you get both cavities, behind the legs, and the wings. Alright, so we're going to put this back on a pan and dry it out, and then season it up and put it on our grill. What's up, man?
Do you like my hat? Do people at work wear like this kind of stuff?
Nah, man, they usually like have like the little small little hats or whatever and shit. Looks like some fucking like African like fucking small little goofy hats. Definitely take a picture.
Alright, so we've got the turkey. We've got the turkey washed off, and Riley is patting it dry. It's a very important step before seasoning because you don't want it super moist or wet or anything.
So the skin browns.
There you go. So there's a couple other important things you want to do when prepping this. One of them is you want to make sure that you separate the skin or pull the skin off of the muscle or the meat so that you can get all the way under there. You see his hand being all like crazy and gross. So the reason why you want to do this is to be able to season underneath, so you actually season the meat, not just the skin. Because a very regular thing is that the skin tastes good, but the turkey itself, the meat, is rather bland. So you want to make sure that you do that so that once the skin falls off, because sometimes you don't always get it, fuck off, you actually have good and flavorful meat.
So what are we seasoning it with?
I don't know, what did you do?
Fucking talkie McTalk or something. So what we got here is some softened butter and a mixture of rosemary, thyme, sage, and pepper. It's basically all the spices we put in the brine, except for the salt, because the brine will have already salted your meat. And if you think it's not salty enough after it's cooked, you can put a little salt on there on the table because you don't want this to get super salty. So you're just gonna dump that into your softened butter. Get in there with your hands and I've been touching the turkey, and you're gonna be touching the turkey. It's shoving it in there. So this is all garbage once you're done. You don't want to reuse this. So try to use it all. Alright, so when you're applying this fine softened butter mixture, you want to make sure you get under the skin like he was talking about there. Spread it out. You can spread it out from the top if you're having... If your turkey's smaller and you can't stick your hand all the way in there, you can just kind of put a glop in there and push it around and underneath the skin. And you want to do both sides as far up as you can get it. And then also, the skin will pull away from the drumstick, and you can put little pats of butter in there and push them around with the skin again. And on the other drumstick, and then you're also going to do the outside. Looks like I should have enough to finish it. Make sure you get a good coating on the outside. Now give the turkey a little massage. Massage that sweet butter into that sexy turkey. Mmm. Mmm. Touch those turkey breasts. And I got a little bit extra left, so I'm going to put it in the cavity too. And get underneath all over. Alright. Alright, so we got our turkey all rubbed up and seasoned. And we're going to chop up some vegetables. Some we're going to set aside for a tin that we're going to put under the turkey to catch the juices. And the rest we're going to put inside here.
Inside there.
Right.
Oh, God, I touched your hand.
Do you want to shake my hand?
No, I gotta wash this now.
And remember, wash your hands because this part gets pretty gross.
And these are the vegetables that we're going to be chopping up and putting inside of the turkey.
Ta-da! We were two different people.
Yep, I did. I did it. All right.
Ready?
Yep. So is that a thing? We just clap all the time? Cool. Yep, I'm down with it. Don't worry.
Okay, stop moving for like 2 seconds so we can start.
Okay, no, we've started.
No, we haven't. No.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so now that we got our vegetables, which include carrots, well, I guess apples aren't vegetables, onions, potatoes, which, is that a vegetable? Don't know. Celery, garlic, and some herbs, all chopped up and ready to, well, some of it's going to stay in this pan, some of it we're shoving in the turkey, so we'll just take a little bit of each one and sort of, toss it in the cavity. Some carrots, some onions. Oh, that's okay. The thyme stick can go with the celery too. Some of these potatoes.
I don't like
Now, the potatoes don't necessarily add a lot of flavor, but it's a little pre-panning for, and some of the apples, for our leftover show that we're going to be doing. And it just helps to cook them off right now, or while you're cooking the turkey. A little bit more carrots. A little bit more celery. A little bit of garlic. And then we're gonna shove, I don't know, half of this stick, a couple of these, half of the stick of the rosemary, a couple of these sage leaves that will crinkle up, and a couple of these thyme sprigs. Yeah, I was gonna say twigs. They rhyme. That's funny. We shoved those in there too. You know. And then over here, we'll kind of just mix this. Take these out real quick. Mix this together a little bit. Don't worry about the ones that fall off. Don't put those back in there.
The counter's clean.
You get mad because I touched the dog and the food, and then you're gonna take food off the counter.
The counter is clean.
This guy. I also didn't look at the camera one time while talking because of that. Out of spite. So we got this all mixed up, good to go. Basically with this, we're gonna be catching the juices, and it's gonna be like our stock that we're gonna use for gravy, our stuffing, a couple other side dishes that we're gonna be making later on. The soup, yeah. But basically we're making a stock with this.
And a pie.
So we're gonna put some of these in here. Oh yeah, well, leftover show, you know.
You know, just a little heads up. Just a little bit.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
So we'll tear some of these up and put them in here. Almost there.
Excuse me.
You're excused, now get out.
Okay.
Get out of my shot. Try not to get any of these twigs in there. Well, I'm trying not to because I'm gonna use these vegetables later on for something else, and I don't think anybody wants to bite down into a twig. They think that they're whispering and you can't hear them, but you can. Alright, so we got this all mixed up sort of well. We're gonna put a can of your favorite fermented wheat beverage. And then we'll pour some out for the homies. And some beer. Or water. Get about halfway up this aluminum tray here. I'm also going to put some cracked peppercorns in here. And this is all this is just seasoning the stock that we're making in this tray while the turkey is cooking. The cookie. Apparently I just like saying the word cookie. So that's good. The next step, we'll be putting this turkey on the grill. Oh, actually, let me show you something real quick. How we're gonna tie this up. First, you're gonna tuck this neck back under here a little bit.
That's what I was
into itself. Then we're gonna tuck these arms back. Oop. We won't still start the stove. Gonna tuck the wings back behind the back of the turkey, and then with these, if we have enough skin here that's not ripped, we're gonna take a knife and sort of cut a little slot right in the tail of this turkey here, and then you can shove, if it doesn't rip off, you can shove the turkey legs. This works for chickens too. Oh, no, it ripped off. So we'll just pull the tail off. But essentially, you could poke that hole and put the legs in there and it'll hold it, but that was kind of beat up when we got it. So what we're gonna do, you could tie it, but we're gonna stick a stake through it. You just wanna stick this stake sort of through the skin. And there's like a tendony kind of thing right there that you wanna get underneath. And you can twist it around a little bit. I might have done it too far over. And do the same thing down the other side of the turkey leg, which can be tricky. And then you shove it through the turkey's back. And hopefully not break it like I just did. There. Sort of trussed up turkey. Probably better to just use a string, but this will work in a pinch. So to help keep this turkey moist in the initial stages, we're gonna put a layer of bacon over it, and we're just gonna lay them sort of fat side forward and lengthwise across the turkey and overlap them just slightly, like so, and we'll go all the way to the end. Can you speed things up?
And this is how you use way too much coal because we fucked up and ran 2 things twice because I talked too much. What do you have to say about that?
We just got started late. We should have figured it out better. That's all good. It's the first series, man. You know, problems are gonna happen. And charcoal, making more of it or burning more of it is the least worst thing that could have happened. Like there could have been an earthquake or a hurricane or something. That would have been way worse. All right, so we got our brined, seasoned turkey with bacon over the top of it. So we got the butter on there to help keep the moisture. We got the bacon over there to help put the moisture in there. We'll leave that bacon on there till it's basically cooked. And he goes away from me. We got the vegetables inside the grill. That's where we'll be making our stock essentially. On either side we got about 20 or so pieces of charcoal going, 20 to 25, and we'll add another 8 every hour until it's done, 2 each side. So I'm gonna pick this bad boy up and we'll place it in the middle. And our grill with the turkey on it is set up. Indirect grilling. We will, once this bacon is cooked, remove it and we'll use it for some other stuff that we're gonna be cooking today. Once we take that off, we'll be basting the turkey.
And for all of you that are curious, this is a Weber.
Yeah, it's a Weber, but you can do it on whatever. Same thing for, you know, the gas grill, whatever, you know, 325, 350 for 11 to 15 minutes per pound. Later on, when I take that bacon off, I'll stick a thermometer in there, and it's a digital thermometer. So I'm fucking looking at the camera, bro. Stop looking at me like that. It's a digital thermometer. It's got a little cord that comes out from the probe, and I'll just set it out here. And we'll keep track of it. And once it hits 165 in the breast area, we'll pull it off and we'll cover it for 30 minutes. Besides that, there's a lot of things about how, you know, dark meat takes longer to cook. All that shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. You want to do that? Cut the legs off your turkey and put it back on the grill for a few more minutes.
Cut the legs off your what? You motherfucking turkey.
I said turkey.
You were like...
Well, I was thinking about saying cookie, because that's what it is. So, yeah, that's that. We'll be back for some basting action, and then I'll show you that one time. You do it every like half an hour or so after you take the bacon off, which is about an hour or so into the process. After that, we'll show you the completed bird. Boom. Stay tuned for videos on other Thanksgiving classics, stuffing, mashed potatoes, soups, pies, and...
Cornbread?
Cornbread. I don't know if that's a Thanksgiving classic, but we're making it because we got to make it for the stuffing, so fuck it.
Just so you know, there are no cards here. He just keeps looking over here for no reason.
I'm not looking over there, I'm looking right at the camera.
Just saying. His face is this way and his eyes are like this.
No, they're not, dude. You are over here, so you see my eyes like that. I'm looking straight at the camera.
I'm looking at the camera too.
Your eyes look like you're looking down into the fucking left. To me.
Oh, shit. We're gonna start a fight on camera? All right, let's do this.
What if I just popped it real good right there? I already slapped him with a piece of bacon. It don't even matter, you know what I'm saying?
Crash and burn.
We're gonna drink some beer. Yeah, crash and burn, man. This has nothing to do with crash and burn. Don't watch this channel. And this has nothing to do with crash and burn.
It's like gingerly touching
this is
your
weird.
tips.
Crash and burn is just straight in with the
penis
thumbs.
touching.
We're not penis touching. At least up top. Downstairs we're penis touching. You can't see it. The apron covers it.
Never
but
happened.
Penis touching, yeah. Yeah.